Hovertech. Just a button away.
In this video, I'll explain how to set up macOS on a Windows PC using Vmware Workstation Player. First, you need to have installed the Vmware Workstation Player. The latest version works. I'll just launch that. And you need to have the VMDK for whatever iOS macOS version you want to install. I'll be working with the High Sierra in this guide. And also I'll be installing VMware tools. After installation is done, I'll list all of that. And of course, I'm working on an AMD PC. So this you need to do some additional configurations for it to boot up normally. I'll demonstrate that. So first thing you need to do is in your VMware, before you even launch your VMware, you need to have run an unlocker. If not, you'll not have the option for macOS when you launch the VMware. So I'll link to the unlocker also. Make sure you have an internet connection, and then you open command prompt, and then you cd to the location of the unlocker. Now you're going to run this file in the unlocker, win-test.cmd or win-install.cmd. This is going to patch the VMware. Okay, so you need to run as administrator. That's true. And then you cd to the location and win-install.cmd. So this is going to patch the VMware software so that you will have the option for macOS when setting up a virtual machine. Alright, so this is finished. You can close this, and then once you launch your VMware workstation, you can now begin the setup proper. So you click on create a virtual machine, create a new virtual machine. So now you come under I will install the operating system later. Click on next. Select Apple macOS X. If you did not run the unlocker, you will not have this option, to take note. So I'm working on 10.1.3, 10.13 rather, and then next, and I click on browse. I choose the location where I want my files installed. I'll just set this here, and next. So you can leave the default settings, of course. Make sure you have enough space. Click on next, and then you click on finish. Now we need to add the hard disk. So you click on the edit virtual machines, and then you come under hard disk and you click on remove, and now you click on add. Click on as to be highlighted, of course. Click on next, leave it on SATA, next, use an existing virtual disk, next, click on browse, then you navigate to the that and select the VMDK file, click on finish, click keep existing format, and we are good to go. Now ideally you're supposed to add something to the configuration file, but let's launch it anyway so you see what error you have. We are going to have the guest CPU has been disabled in guest OS. So let's try to run that. So you see CPU has been disabled by the guest operating system, power off or reset the virtual machine. So you're going to have this issue if you do not add this extra file. So we come here, you just copy all of this. This is for AMD PCs. I'm working on an AMD PC. You just copy this, and then you open the folder where you have all of that. Now you're going to locate your VMX file, .vmx. You open with your notepad, and then you come right to the bottom and you just paste that, save, close, and then you can relaunch. And then you can highlight this and launch. Alright, so now you should have it set up. So I'll just breeze through this process. Okay, then once the home screen, I will then install the VMware tools. So ideally you go through all the regular setup process and all of that, but here I am. So next you do now is you are going to install VMware tools. So you come here. First you have to download the ISO. I'll link to that here. I'll link to that. So under VMware, you come here, you click on mobile devices, this, see the IDB SATA and settings, and then you choose use an ISO image, click on browse, and then you navigate to location and you select this, and then click on OK. Again you come back here, remove devices, see this like DVD SATA, and then click on connect, and then that's going to mount the, yeah, so we have it here, VMware tool. So you can launch that. So you click on install VMware tools and just follow the wizard. You might get an error about it being blocked or something. So when you get that, all you have to do is just you come here, click on system preferences, click on privacy and security, you click this icon, enter your password, and then make sure this is clicked. And you might also get you might get a list of the, or you might get the name of the application that is being blocked. Just approve it, and that should go on just fine. And then you repeat the process, and the next time it should work smoothly. Okay, so setup is complete and I have VMware tools also installed. So that's how to set up macOS on a Windows 10 PC using VMware Workstation Player.